Hey everyone, it's Chris Sarah. Let's play another game of the Settlers of Catan. Bad news, we're still pretty miserable because we don't have any air conditioning still, which is a huge problem. All right, but we'll talk about that after we look at our board here. So what do we want to do here? There's definitely some spots. There's like this 5, 8, 10 that's pretty nice. There's this 5, 8, 10 up here that looks pretty nice. I think this comes down to what's going to be harder to get. Is it going to be wood or is it going to be brick? Um, I think it's going to be brick at this point between these two. There's like this 8, 4, 3. I just don't think that's good enough when we have all these other spots. This has this brick port too, which is actually kind of a nice benefit. So I think that brick port is the difference here. So we're going to go pick this 8, 5, 10, and we're going to point down. So we have a variety of wood spots we could potentially take on the turn. Now, again, I do like taking an ore if possible, but in this setup, it's a little tough because ore is not that plentiful. And again, this brick part could really be the difference. It kind of gets us there. So we'll see. At least we have the best wheat. We got the best ore. We got the best sheep. So we got the best of three different resources in here. So that's always really good. There's still a world where we could still get the best wood as well. So having four of the best resources would be pretty strong. I can't imagine this is going to get taken up here. Excuse me. I can't imagine we're going to be able to get this up here. Yeah, that's already gone. That's not a surprise. But I mean, this four ore becomes very interesting. And that could be an interesting spot for us, maybe on the 11-4. Um, that's potential if we want to play an or wheat sheep game, a very kind of weak or wheat sheep game, but it's something we could potentially do. We'll have to see. Um, yeah, so we'll see. I am sorry that air conditioning is still out. Unfortunately, I had the guy over here today. It's so miserable. I mean, it's still like 85 in the house right now. I mean, I'm going to start sweating here pretty soon. I've been downstairs watching hockey. My Florida Panthers went away from the Stanley Cup, so gotta love that. But yeah, it's just miserable. It's just completely miserable here. So this, unfortunately, is the hottest room in the house. There's no ventilation. There's no fans in here. I got my fan downstairs because my girlfriend's using it. So it's just completely miserable, which is one of the reasons why I'm just doing one game tonight, and then I'm actually going to my brother's place to stay at his house because you just cannot survive in Florida without air conditioning in the summer. It's just not possible. You will die, or you will at least not be able to sleep at all that night. So that's kind of been our ongoing saga here, and it's affected our play. Right, we had to quit. We had the one quit out. Finally, we quit a game. 250 something games. We finally had to quit, mostly because my girlfriend needed something. We had to go, and again, that's just because the air conditioning was off. We had our own little emergencies to deal with, and then obviously our fourth place game. Part of me thinks I think we played it pretty well, but honestly, I'm like so delirious. I don't really know if we did. I think we did. I don't know. It's like a weird sort of uncomfortable, not quite knowing if we actually played it as well as we as we I think we played it. So we will see. But yeah, so all right. So this board is kind of shaping up okay. I kind of figured this would be open. It's a question of how long this stays open. Because there are other spots on this board here that could be really valuable to us. Right? There is again this 11-4 as a last resort isn't bad. I would love to get some wood and just kind of build to one of these ore spots if possible. That would kind of be the ideal preference here, even if it is like 3-11-6 to the 6-11-12, because you saw it last game. That even the one pip of that's an interesting placement there. I was kind of thinking about taking that. I think it's the starter row. That's really strong. That's really strong. But again, this could be really dangerous because potentially he's trapped himself in. So he's got to be really careful with that. He's got to be really careful with that. because there is a danger he has trapped himself in. If somebody goes on the 11-4-5 or even the 4-11, I mean, oof, very, very dangerous. Okay, they do not. Wow, this is certainly interesting. What do we do here? Do we take the high production? Do we take the 6-3? 6-3 is pretty nice. The 11-4 is pretty nice. Do we take the 11-5? Go up to the. Huh. There's some interesting spots to consider in here. I'm trying to think what the best one is. Do we take this port? 6-3, get the ore. Do we brick it up? Do we take this? Get the double sheep? Get the 4-11. The 4-11 is enticing. Then there's like this 4-11-5, which is also really kind of good. We can get to this. That would be a big difference maker for us. Wouldn't have any ore though. I kind of think we race him. Kind of think we race him. We go from. Oh man, that's gonna be a tough race. Let's take this. Let's take this. Let's go up. So we cut off red. That hurts red. I think red was in a pretty decent spot there. We can go up to this. Oh, we would have won this race too. Damn. That's a bit of an unlucky break. That was my one concern, right? We had to get the 8 before Brown got the 6 or the 9, and we did. That was our whole reason for not going there. So I'm just gonna hoping that doesn't backfire. But what we do get is board position, right? Which is very strong. Oh, look at this. We get the wood too. That's a huge roll. If we can get that. We get the 9, 10, 11. That is a enormous roll for us. Uh, Red, though, is not done. Red could backtrack and go for the 9, 10, 11 as well. Though I think they go to say the safety of the 4-11. I just can't imagine that they risk going all the way to the 9, 10, 11, getting nothing out of it. Because this is their problem. They're boxed. Now they're without wheat. That's good. They need to get the wheat. Yeah, this was a really risky play for Red. So I'm honestly a little surprised that they did this. Yeah, that was very risky, very very risky. I think they should have. If they were going to do this, they should have gone 3-11-6, right? Done something like that. I mean, because again, you need the wheat, or even this was open. I don't think that's the right play. Um, yeah, because I mean, now what do they do, right? That is a bummer position to be in. And really, that's a really bad position. No wheat. But again, and that even kind of nullifies the 4, right? And they might quit here. I think we might have screwed their placement, and they might just not even want to bother. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. So we will see. It's certainly looking like they're not going to be long for this world. So sorry. And hey, that's what you do sometimes. You make a spot to knock a player out. I still think this is probably the best spot for us. This probably, okay, that's good. This probably would have been the best spot if we knew we were getting the 8. But again, this knocks a player out of the game. It's hard not to want to do that. We get a sheep for anything? I don't think anyone has sheep to give us. That's the problem. It's possible Red might want a wheat for a sheep. I can see that happening, assuming they're there. And again, I just don't think they're there. So it's an unfortunate hold, but I think we hold here. Don't think there's much to do. Yeah. Another potential play could be to just steamline to this 9-10, though I don't think we can do that at this point. We still need to. I almost wonder if they solo blocks on the 10. Do they solo block us? No, they don't. But okay, they take the brick. That's actually if they took the wood, we would have been in a little bit of trouble because that wood's hard to get for us at the moment. 9. Okay. It's a free road for Brown. If I'm Brown there, I might steamline to this. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously this is great because they're going to be in great position to build cities. But I mean, this 6-3 isn't really in danger, whereas this is. They need this sheep, otherwise they're going to be trading for all their sheepies, which is not ideal. And if we get this 9, 10, 11, we can threaten this pretty quickly. We get 1, 11, 2 eights, and boom, we're there. And I think we take that over the 8 if we can. Yeah, red is gone. Unfortunately for red, no more red. We hardly knew you, hardly knew ye that piece, dude. Very sorry. Oh God, it's hot. My heart is starting to break a sweat here. We've barely been playing, and we were already melting. Yeah, I really hope we don't come to regret this, not going on the 6-3. Um, but that's the way it is sometimes. We did do it. I still in my heart of hearts think this was the right play, not knowing the 8 was going to get rolled. But if we had known, yeah, we would have done that. Oh, God, that's not good. Don't like that roll at all. All right, we got another 8. Let's see if we can't get that. Maybe we get it from. No, we don't. We get this. Don't have that. Blue takes. We will take that from blue. Okay. We will take. We will get our settle. That's a real big deal right there. We get double on the sheep. We double our wood production on the 9 and double it on the 11. So that's a really strong roll. Oh, there's that 3 roll in. It was costly, but ultimately worth it. Ooh. All right. So there they go. Double on the 12. Now this is going to be our only problem with our board placement here is we don't have any. Of course we don't. We don't have any freaking ore. So we're either going to be living by this 8 or living by one of these ports if we can get to one of these 3-for-1 ports. That could be a big deal. Everybody gets a brick except us. Wheels End here. He needs a sheep. I think red guy gives him one. He's got 2. Let's see what the deal is. The red's been a little stingy. The computer's been a little stingy. Very curious to see what happens here. Oh, they do trade easy trade too. Bummer. All right. So this becomes a bit problematic. Trying to think what we hit. Okay. Well, that avenue is now gone. That's okay. But really, brown becomes very dangerous there. Hits 9. Okay. 6. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Well, we passed nothing to do. Another 7. Well, we have no cards. So that's good. Where does this hit though? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. On the 5. Wish it wasn't on the 5. I do wish they were hitting the 3 or something, but not gonna happen. And he's got an ore sitting around. It's kind of worth noting. He's got that ore sitting around. He could also get to this, so we gotta really kind of move on this if we want it. Ooh, nice. Yeah, wood's good. Yeah, if we can hit him. Oh God, he's got corresponding roads all over the place, which is just not good. 7. Okay. What do we do here? I think we solo block him. Let's go on a 6. Let's hit him. Got another wood. Didn't get an ore. That's okay. We took his wood though, so he's got what? 2 brick, right? 2 brick. Maybe he does have a wood. 2 brick and an ore. I think he has. Ooh, there you go.
It's a nice roll. Yeah, we just need this 8 to start. Oh man, they actually got the city. Look out. Wow. Well, that's something. Hey, look at blue. Blue all of a sudden is becoming a bit more problematic. There's the 10. Jeez, look at all these cards. Okay, scary. We might want to reprioritize and whack them up there at this point, since that is a little scary. But hey, we're making progress to our 8. Oh, no, no, no. Not good. All right, doesn't have any wheat. At least that's good. But there's 2 ore here. This is getting a little. Yeah, don't got it. No one has it. No 5s or 4s have been rolled. No 11s lately. So that is a block if we can. There's a 9. Another settle. Ah, oh, geez, he's not settle. Another freaking road. Oh, unbelievable. All these roads. I think this is not long for this world at this rate. But he's got all these cards. He can only really build roads. What if he goes to this 4-8? That could be where he decides to go. I tend to think you should at least put pressure on me. Yeah, I think that's the right play. Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Now he's vulnerable. He's got 2 ore. Oh, it's 4 ore. Jeez. Well, if we wanted to steal an ore, now's the time. He needs sheep. I'm surprised he didn't do that. Hmm. Yeah, he did. Okay. We'll do that with the computer. Come on, computer. Brick for a wood. We'll do it. Come on. There you go. 4 or 5. Come on. 4. Nice. All right. Gotta settle. All right. So now we've got that. But again, we're by no means anywhere yet. We really, really need to. Oh, there's another settle. Oh, look at that. So they are rolling. We've got some work to do. Definitely got some work to do. I think you target blue over me if there's a 7. That is a nice 8. Oh, that other 8's terrible though. Jeez. Ooh, okay. There's the city. Scary. And of course, this becomes our problem now if we can't hit them. Okay. I approve of that. 2. Do we hold with 6 cards, or do we trade for the ore at this rate? Let's get the ore. I think we kind of need that. So let's go for it. We'll hold it, which is a little risky, but I don't think we get robbed here. I think brown is scarier. Blue is scarier. The computer's been robbing from them, not us. So there is that. This is just all kinds of terrible. They're a road away from the longest road, so yeah, this is a scary spot. I mean, we're not in terrible position, but again, not having that ore doesn't help us, and that's where I really regret not going on this 6-3. But again, it's a tough call. I think it goes up here and it hits blue. Blue's looking a little too strong. I would actually be a little surprised if it hits us. Yeah. Okay. And I think that's right. I mean, we're not that threatening yet. Just see if he takes this. We're a lot less threatening than we could be. I kind of think you build a defensive road. Well, maybe not, because we could go either way. It's going that way. Okay. Going the long way around. 8. We get another 8 here. We have a city. No. We're at 7 cards too, which is kind of nice. Let's see what we get.
3. Can we get an ore? Hmm. Or do we go card buying crazy? We get this? We're in a tough spot here. What do we do? Do we trade? Do we go card? Hmm. Let let's go card. I'm gonna go card. It's a risk. Okay. It's a risk. And I think we hold because I think at this point we want to steal ores if possible. So we're certainly looking at stealing from Brown. As we could make our money just no one's bought cards yet. I mean, we could make a play trying to go for the longest road. It's risky. It's probably not going to work, but there's a play here. We get an 11, we get an 8, we steal this somehow. Could happen. Much less likely to happen, but it could. If he's smart, he goes in here and blocks me. He goes right in here and blocks me from connecting. He is not doing that. He needs a wheat. What is he going to do? I would go in here and block. No, wrong way. Block me. Block me. I didn't do it. Interesting. All right, so we're over 10. Don't take that. Yeah, we're going to go steal one of these if we can from our brown friend over there. Okay. No. I think we leave it on the 8 for now. 6. Because I'm okay with that, even if it gets him there. Because now I can hit what I really want, which is going to be this 3. Let's hit him here. We did get one. Close to getting it too. We're going to buy another card. Because you know what? We can. And no one's stopping us. If we get a... We're now up in the card game inexplicably. We get a wood? We get for wood. We'll trade anything for that, really. How about this? Can we do this? Okay. We're gonna hold. I'm okay with that. We got an ore. I think we're actually gonna play the card game, which is kind of funny. That's kind of what we're up to right now, of all things, because again, I don't know if we're gonna win with the city. Ooh, for what? Oh no. Well, that's about the worst possible thing to happen. Oh boy. Oh, look at this. Oh, flat brown. Look at that. I actually think that's a mistake. I think they should have gone to the 2-9. Why even let Brown continue? Yeah, I would have gone to the 2-9 because why not? I mean, one, it's nasty how they did that. It's really really mean. They don't have any brick too, which is actually kind of again, this isn't unfortunate for us. 7. All right, they lose half their cardies. On the 5. All right. I think we hit the 6. I think we hit the 6. And then it's a question of who do we hit? I think he's got more of what we want, which is like the funny thing. It kind of comes down to because I really don't know what she has. Ooh, we would have done that in a heartbeat. least we know he has it. Oh, I got that trade. All right. Well, we can't let that happen. We're gonna roll 10, and we're gonna play the knight. Hit here. We hit here. What do we need to have happen? We're gonna hit here. We're gonna hit blue. Got a sheep. It's fine. We're gonna buy another card. So if anything, we're gonna go play this game. It's funny that we're playing this game. You're plenty. That is helpful. Would have liked a knight just so we could close that out. But again, we're up 2-0 in the night game. So that's great. That's great. She's got bricks that you can use. Just a matter of if she uses them. So we're gonna have to be careful. Again, we can't have her taking the road either. How do we win? Good connect. This seems better. Getting to this, cutting off brown, buying cards. Another 8. That's huge. All right, so we have this if we can get it. Or we have a city. Or we have a city. No, we don't do anything. Don't help you. This could work here to our advantage. Another 8. That's huge. Another 8 there. Do we take that? We'll take that. We'll play with the computer. We'll take that so we can go here, take this. Because what does blue do? Blue can get roads, but they got work to do to get them. We don't take that. Let's roll. See what we get. 10. Okay. More sheeps. Can we trade these sheep for anything? We will happily trade that. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. We're going to do that. Settle. Love that. And we get to hold on to our year of plenty. And we're going to do that. We're going to hold on. That's a big deal. It's the 5. Okay. Oh, good block. Man, blue's got so many cards. I wonder if this is it. 16 cards. That's hard to come back from. Um, we'll see. We'll see. We did our little play here. He needs to build roads, and she's got all this wood. That's the problem. She's got all this wood. Can she do it though? She needs 3 roads. That's gonna be an expensive road. She's thinking about her options. Interesting. I'll go for the city. Okay. Well, her game plan's much clearer now, right? It's like, okay, do that. He's got to build roads. Build roads, man. Build roads. No, build roads. There you go. Very, very scary, this blue player here. Got to shut that down. I don't know if we can or if we do. That's the problem. 8, huge roll for us. That's terrible. Oof. Okay. Kind of open for a 7. 4. 4 at the least. This gets us a city. That's not nothing. Let's take it. Let's see if we can actually get a ore here somehow. All right, let's do this. Get 2. Trade. We'll do that. We will. Oh shoot! No. Buy a city. Jeez, let's blew that. Okay, got that. Maybe we can get this. He needs brick.
Blue accepts. Can't help him. Nope. I could have actually sabotaged him, but it's not going to work out for us there. That is good for us. The question is, can they build the roads? So that didn't actively help them. Okay, they're at 9 points. So they're close. We need to, oh God, sixes. That's just not good. Build roads. Build a road. Build a road. Come on, build a road. Build a road. No, build a road. All right. It's okay. 3. It's got 8. It's getting there. All right, let's roll. 11. We buy a card. Hopefully it's a knight. It is. And I think we have to try to get the road as well. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Yeah, build a road. I have a knight. I don't know if she has it, honestly. She needs to build a settle or buy a card. The 10, she could try to. We're gonna see. She might have it. I don't know if she does. She might try to buy for the win. It's close. I don't think we're in a terrible position. They bought a card, didn't get it. Okay. And we got the knight. So we're going to get that. That is bad. That is bad. Very bad. Very, very bad. What do we hit? That's the bigger question. What do we hit? I think we hit the 8. I think we hit the 8. 7, that's good. Gets her out of here. Ooh. 6. It's mutually bad for both of them. I'm fine with that. Let's roll. 8. Ooh. Well, this is interesting. Can we take it? Can we take it and win? We get for a wood. Mm, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got it. Ah, there we go. That's great. Look at that. We played that very well. Well, that's a sweet, sweet victory in the heat. Sweet, sweet victory in the heat. We needed that. I have no idea what our elo is because, the quit, no idea. The game was lagging with this part anyway so badly. That was a very nice win. So we did the right thing going for the cards there. So I'm very, very pleased with that. Let's see how bad we were at. Okay, the quit in the 4th place finish didn't hurt as bad as I thought. So we're up to 1327. I am curious to check the ELO ranks now. I heard that they fixed them, so I'm curious to see what that means. Obviously, I think our goal is to get back into the top 10 as soon as possible. One overall if we can. Really, top 10 is kind of the ultimate standard because here's the thing. Number one is like almost impossible if the number one player has played one game and they're 20 points of everybody else because how do you get that unless you win everything? It's really hard to achieve. And again, we've been in the top 10, top 5 if we go by the standard of people who are actually playing. So I feel good about that. But this was a really nice win. I'm very pleased with this. Even in the heat here, we pulled it off. 1327, 11, 1244. Yeah, that was very cool. That was very, very cool. I'm very pleased we did our little. We really did plan this exactly the way we needed it to be. That was pretty flawless at the end. So we got a little lucky. They didn't pull for a win.
You just need that sometimes. Again, there weren't that many cards taken from the deck, so I'm not that surprised. Oh, that helps too. The fact that they both had a victory point drawn. Man. So where were they at? 7-4. Okay. Yeah. No. What a funny win. Very pleased. 44 minutes, 14 cards remaining, 56 rounds. Very nice. Good distribution. And yeah, really solid win. Just really pleased. 4 trades, city, settlements, 9 roads, rob once. Only rob one time. Yeah, it's a great one, everybody. Thanks. That's it for today. I cannot sit another game in here. But again, we should be back on track tomorrow with 2 uploads like I usually do. But again, I upload every day, even in days like this where it is literally hell on earth in Florida. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.